So this activity is about starting to introduce a whistle recall to your dog. Always a really useful tool if your dog gets a little bit too far away from you, or if your dog's a little bit distracted. Sometimes it's not that your dog ignores you, it's that your dog just doesn't hear you. Your voice doesn't penetrate their brain. A whistle will penetrate their brain much quicker and better than your voice, so it's always useful to have as a backup tool. I love to teach my dog to recall verbally, but I love having my whistle as well as that backup, and it's also sometimes a more urgent recall. So to start with, you might even want to practice blowing your whistle. We tend to use a gundog whistle, the Acme gundog whistles, because you can also use them and progress them to teach a stop whistle, which is also really useful. So you can do lots of different things with them. So my recall whistle is literally 3 short peeps. So what I'm going to do to start with is I'm just going to have my dog Moses is here with me. I'm going to have a bag of treats, and I'm going to do 3 short peeps and reward. 3 short peeps and reward. Over and over and over and over. You need to do that about 20 to 30 times in any one training session. Do that 2 or 3 times a day in the house where there's no distractions. And then once your dog is just wandering around the house, not doing anything in particular, blow your whistle, see if it works. If it works in the house, then you can go out into the garden and try using it. But before you try to use it for a recall, when your dog's a little bit distracted in the garden, do that 3 peeps treat exercise again, and then obviously you need to be able to move it out into the park as well. So are we ready, Moses? We'll just take Moses' lead off for this. So I've got my hand nice and ready because I need a really quick, rapid response once I've blown that whistle. So okay, so you need to just keep repeating that, as I say, 20 to 30 times in one session. If you noticed on that last time I blew the whistle, Moses started to just sort of think about that a little bit. Just really making sure your dog understands that hearing those 3 peeps has really good meaning. It's a good activity to use if you're using a dried food for your dog. It's a great way of using that to do some hand feeding. Remember, especially when you're just training at home in the house, it doesn't have to be all about treats. Mix a bit of smelly sausage in with their food. That way they get all that nice scent on the rest of their food. So just really training that whistle up. It's a fantastic tool, but you do need to train it properly to make it the most effective recall tool that you've got.